Hello, Taurus. It is Positively Angelic, and I'm going to do your July 2021 reading. Okay, remember this may not resonate with everyone, but if it does, Taurus, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate everyone who is here from my TikTok and from my Amazon publications, also from my personal readings with you. It's so appreciated that you keep supporting me. So wonderful. Check down the description box below. There may be some things that you want down there. Also comment if anything resonates, and let's go ahead and get started. So we've got balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, so Taurus, you're really great at this actually. You do that inner work the majority of the time. You know how to set your boundaries. But a lot of times, you set them, you know, kind of strictly, I would think, but that keeps your standards set really high. Although sometimes your standards are higher than your inner self would ever encourage you to have them. But we're going to clarify that. That's just the energy I'm receiving right now, probably from everyone who's watching this. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay, so if you are thinking about, sorry, my chair's squeaky. If you are thinking about things from your past, it's not really going to help you. Okay. I know that a lot of people talk about learning from the past. Learning from the past is different from just completely surrendering to the past, right? You should really be living in the right here, right now. Forgive yourself, forgive the people who were involved. You don't have to tell them, but forgive them in your heart, because the forgiveness, if you don't do it, it doesn't hurt them as much as it hurts you. Okay. They've probably moved on and forgotten about it, and you're sitting there, thinking about it. So get rid of those toxic thoughts and come from a place of love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. And this will help you if you start seeing love in things that you really don't have to have that reciprocation of love, if that makes sense. So that might be animals, it might be plants, it might be a car that you love, right? Don't think about the person who has it. Don't be jealous of those people, actually think about how lovely it would be for you to have it, and think about how lovely it is for them to have it, right? Wow. Knowing that they probably worked as hard as you're about to, in order for that to be received. I got the message I needed to give two of these to you. These are my relationship affirmation cards. Okay, so I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. Okay, so let's see what this says. If we were contemplating an action that caused negative emotion, we would not proceed with the action until we had resolved the negative emotion. We would make sure that we had come into alignment with source before proceeding. By feeling for the improved thought in time, and usually in short time, you will feel the harmony of your source, and you will know the appropriateness of your behavior. We would not look for the long list of right and wrong, but instead we would feel for the emotion of alignment with source. Okay. So whenever your thoughts are coming from a lovely place, like we talked about just a moment ago, for that balance, forgiveness, and love, when you have thoughts that are from those wonderful places, then harmony will come into your life. Now, think about what that really means. If your job or your relationship or your finances, or your friendships or your relationship with yourself is in turmoil, it doesn't feel good, right? It's like a little bit of anxiety, stress, things like that. But if you start improving your thoughts first, trying to find love in every single thing, trying to find something good in every person that you meet, right? Then harmony is going to come. Okay. And I am feeling that this number 33 is important for someone, or it could be a repeated number that you keep seeing. Okay. So look that number up, see what it means in order for you to find its significance, right? I can replace false premises with law-based premises. Okay. So anything that you think over and over again becomes a belief. Now, it doesn't become a fact. Okay, I can hear you, some of you saying to people, but this is reality. These are the facts. Well, are they really the facts? Because you can find research on any side of the fence that you want to be on, okay, for anything that we are doing. So you can choose to find the bad, or you can choose to find the good, or you can choose to find the mediocre, right? Just think about law of attraction and how it works. Okay, so let's read. There has been a theme unfolding here of replacing flawed premises with law-based premises, and we would like to leave you with a final one. We all make too much of all of this. It is simpler than we all make it out to be. Be easy about it. Be kind to yourself. Do things that feel fun. Look for things that bring you relief, and just easily move into that place, your vortex, where all things that you want have already been lined up for you. You know, I did a TikTok video today on embracing your inner child. You might want to check it out if you haven't already. But embracing your inner child literally is talking about figuring out those things that you used to love to do as a child, or you would have loved to do as a child if you would have been given permission, right? And do those things as an adult. Or, you know, if you have children, when they ask you to play with them, play with them. For real, play with them. You know, not sitting there with your phone thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to get up and I need to go do the dishes and I need to prepare things for work tomorrow. And, you know, actually literally playing with them. Embrace your own inner child. Once you embrace that and you start having fun, Taurus, things are going to change in your life. And the way you know that's true is think about children. Think about when you were a child. Did you just randomly receive money from grandparents or aunts, uncles? Did you randomly receive gifts? Did you go out to town and people gave you cookies because of your age, right? To the grocery store? Did someone give you a sucker at the bank? Did you just receive random gifts just for being a kid and being happy? But what happened whenever you were angry or sad or you acted out in town, right? Mom or dad or grandmother or whoever it was you were with, they were like, nope. Now, of course, there are some people who were very spoiled and they think, here's what that did to them. They think that if they are bad, they receive good. And that's not the way the law of the universe works, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we have here. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So you do have a lot of things going on, and I'm getting, there are a few of you who are on dating sites and you have a list of people. You have some that, you know, you really, really like, you want to go out with, you want to, you know, do things with, be intimate with. And then there's some that you're just like, they're not even stimulating my brain at all. And then there's some of you actually who have work and family and home life and cooking and cleaning and animals, and you're the only one doing anything. So stand your ground, stand up for your boundaries, okay? And that'll help you resolve those difficulties and conflicts. Some of you are in an addictive situation or codependency. I feel like this is the other person. Could be you. Or it could be that somebody's addicted to work. They could be addicted to porn. They could be addicted to alcohol, drugs, you know, cigarettes, anything like that. But as soon as you identify this and you, again, start coming from the place of love and balance, peace, all of that, you're going to feel so much better and things are really going to start to turn around for you, okay? All right, let's see what we have here with the forgiveness card. Wonderful news is on its way, okay? Looks like you may be getting some recognition either at work or possibly at home, possibly just financial abundance, right? I feel like some of you are going to be receiving some kind of award in the mail. Some of you are going to be recognized online. This could be on Facebook, could be for an anniversary, right? Could be that you're getting a surprise for an anniversary of how wonderful that the other person thinks you are. A lot of energies here today. So let's see, with the love card, we've got the Emperor. You are a very logical person. You are very compassionate, but at the same time, you're a little rigid, okay? But using that logic, using your compassion, and coming from a place of love, that is going to increase the success and abundance that you are manifesting. Okay, Taurus? So that's wonderful news for you. Okay. All right. Which cards would you like for me to use? Okay. Right here. So we're going to wrap it up with the angel cards here. Yes, I am shuffling upside down a couple of times because they're bent when I shuffle the same way. So then I just turn them over and I'm going to shuffle again, okay? That way we don't have to worry about it. So what do we have for Taurus, July 2021? Taurus, July 2021, or the collective who is watching. July 2021 Taurus, what do we have for them tonight or today, whatever it is for you, okay? There we go. All right. And then we will round it right on down to the end. So we've got you are love, time to create. You know, creation actually helps you love yourself because then you see this wonderful thing that you created right in front of you. And I'm going to give you an example. And yes, it is going to be like a little sales plot for myself. But at the same time, you know, I just happened upon how to create journals and coloring books and things of that sort. And these are some of my creations on Amazon. And I love to paint and I love to do woodworking. You know, there are so many things that you can do in order to create something that you love, you know, that makes you feel any kind of love for yourself, right? So just know that the opportunities out there are endless. And there's nothing wrong with doing something that you enjoy and getting paid for it. Okay. Because, you know, you want to allow others to benefit from your gift, but that needs to be reciprocated, right? Just like I love to do readings. I've done readings for many, many years. Eventually, I would love for it to be monetized. So, you know, Taurus, it's okay. So if you like to build furniture or if you like to create jewelry, you know, and you've just been doing it for friends and family for fun, what is wrong with monetizing that? Absolutely nothing, right? So remember that. There you go. Allow love, you know, allow love to come into your heart for yourself, okay? And know that you are understood. You know, your inner self knows what you want and what you need. That's why your inner self is pushing you to manifest these things into your life using love, using gratitude, using forgiveness, right? So let's see what is going to wrap this up. So show appreciation for yourself. You do need to show appreciation for those others in your life who actually are setting their boundaries. They are actually taking care of themselves. I'm getting that there are not many, okay, but there are a few Tauruses out there who may have a little bit of narcissism going on. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, okay, but I am an intuitive counselor, and I am receiving that information. If that is you, make sure that you go and try to just be open-minded, research, you know, what that kind of person does, and start seeing if you can at least identify that, you know, because it's so important for you, your inner self, and the people around you, okay? All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please comment below, and we'll see you for the next reading. All right, bye-bye, Taurus.